Hey guys, this is Odd1 Gaming. This is going to be another King Arthur Legends Rise video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the #1 damage dealer for AOE in the game, and he's actually a rare. The one that I'm talking about is going to be Cormac. So I'm going to go through the video today showing you where he's useful, how to build him, and all of the cool stuff, because you know what? He is actually an amazing hero. Like, I'm really happy that I invested in him because he's done some beautiful things on my account. Now, before I jump into the video, I just want to remind you all that there's a link in the description and pinned comment of this video that you can click to support me as a content creator, and by doing that, you're going to receive coupons from me every single month that Netmarble gives me every time I do one of their mission videos. So make sure to click that link and support me as a content creator. Now, why is Cormac so good? First, I guess let's just have a look at his kit, and I want to mention from now that he is the best AOE damage dealer in the game, at least as far as I'm aware, with the Frost Relic, right? So this one needs the Frost Relic because this is the one that, look at this, it does obscene numbers. So fully skilled up, 366 AOE damage, plus if there are enemies alive, he still does a bit more damage. So this one's just crazy. Then the second skill does a double hit that does some decent damage, and then first hit also double hit, pretty low damage, but also with the chance to inflict evasion range decrease. Now you're obviously going to be using him with his third skill. But if we look at his passives as well, the first passive, when attacking, he gains defense increase for 2 turns, and if there's 3 or more enemies, 100% chance to inflict evasion rate decrease, which means you don't need that much hit accuracy in order to hit the targets. Also, he attacks all enemies and deals damage based off of attack and defense. The defense multiplier is only added once you get him. I think it's Chivalry, let me see, I think it's Chivalry 2. Yeah, no, Chivalry 1. The skills which deal damage according to number of targets deals additional damage based off of defense. So because he's a defender, right, he's going to be doing a bit more damage by having some defense as well. And then the second passive, he's pretty fun because he can also heal, right? It is on a cooldown, but he has a chance to trigger and heal when an ally is hit, and this one's based off of his defense. Now, let me show you the first place where I believe to be his best spot in the game, and that's going to be actually the arena, right? So in the arena, he's definitely at the top. If not #1, he's top 3 damage dealers in the game. The reason for that is, as you can see over here, if you scroll down, he brings attack speed in arena by 20%. There's not too many that actually do that. It's him. Then there's Anguish that brings attack speed, Rosier, and I think there's like the only other one that does it is gonna be Lancelot that brings like in all battles, and also Ceres, the new hero that was just released. That's currently on the radar. But for now, we're going to be using him, and pretty much the amount of damage with the right setup he pretty much just wipes stuff, right? So if I go first over here, which it seems like I didn't get lucky to go first, but if you go first, you're pretty much good. Now, this is one of the things that's really cool. You saw that a Bedivere was not able to one-shot him, right? That's what kind of increases his value even more, because if you don't get one-shot by a Bedivere, you might have a chance. Obviously, you got too many turns now, but you might have a chance to come back, right, in the fight, because you're not killed, because he's really tanky, to actually deal the damage and kill everybody. Let's see, maybe I get lucky with this one. Obviously, in arena, sometimes it depends, like on the speed and whatnot, but this one might be again tricky because this is a really cool and interesting arena team that people use that has a Sarah in there with Chivalry 8. Pretty much what Sarah does is she does bring that attack gauge immunity on your Serpent's Will heroes, and one of them is obviously Morgan. So by having that, you're gonna be able to, it seems like I'm just losing all of the speed races, right? So but with the combination of Sarah and Morgan is pretty good. Let's see, can I actually win one? Again, this is unfortunately the problem of the speed race. Okay, this one I should be fine, right? Okay, there we go. So have my Morgan go first. I made a specific video on this one, so if you wanna see this, it's called the most free-to-play friendly team. But look at this, he does a double tap and he deals some pretty good damage. Now, normally, again, see the enemy Cormac, I didn't quite kill the enemy Cormac, and by doing that, it's like, it just shows you more the power of how good he can be. Let's see, can I actually kill something this time around? If not, my Morgan's gonna get around and I'm still gonna be doing it. Come on. He just needs to kill something once. What's with his luck? Oh my god, my luck is just there's no luck. There's no luck. What am I doing? Right? So much for a showcase. Hopefully third time's a charm, right? Did I actually switch my build? Did I switch my Morgan? Okay, I did. Okay, this one should hopefully be fine. Now, what I want to show is like, check how much damage he can actually do. He's gonna kill at least Clarison, if not several more. Look at that. Boom, boom. Double tap. He still does more damage. Goes again. And then pretty much most of the team is dead. Now, the only thing that I have to kill now is the enemy Cormac. You're gonna be seeing him a lot in the, you know, a lot in arena, because again, he brings that attack speed in arena. He brings good damage. He's kind of like I think he might be the #1 damage dealer for arena, if not, you know, maybe on par with Bedivere, but Bedivere can be tricky because he's single target. But I guess you see how this is going. It does take, again, does take a little bit, because tanky Cormac versus tanky Cormac can be a little bit of a problem. However, we should be almost done. One more hit on him and we're good to go. Now, what other areas of the game can use him in? Well, pretty much anywhere where he's going to be strong with Frost, so anywhere there's Flame, he's going to be useful. But, you know, most areas that I guess I would say is, first of all, which I'm going to make a video later on, Forbidden Dungeon, right? If you throw him in the Forbidden Dungeon team, if only it lets me click, if you're going to go over here, because there's mostly waves happening, right? You're going to see in there, this is my team that I'm using. I'm trying to see if I can beat up to 100. He just goes in there and pretty much knocks everything out. Unfortunately, I don't know why they should let us use for free the ticket so I can show you the team. But Forbidden Dungeon, perfect area for him. If we go into the Master of Death, he's gonna be perfect over here because he can kill the side arms pretty easily. I even use him, for example, in I can use him in Master of the Apocalypse. Again, he has AOE damage, so you can do some really cool stuff over here. Then if you're looking at the gear dungeons, for example, Equipment Dungeon, Nest of Isgalhide, with the Frost Relic, he's gonna be good because again, he's strong element. However, you're gonna need a specific team where you can stay a little bit alive, because he's mostly about AOE damage and not single target damage to kill the boss fast. That's where somebody like a Bedivere is gonna be better. But all in all, he's just, you know, he's just a really powerful nuker. He just, even for story, for example, because he brings that AOE damage, he's one of the best for that. Now, let's have a look. How would you actually build him, right? How would you build a Cormac based on what his kit brings? So, if I show you, for example, the way that I built them with crit rate, attack, and strife set. Now, are these the perfect ones? Not necessarily. These are good ones. You can try and go with damage sets as well, right? So the best sets would be the damage set, attack, critical, depending on obviously what stats you can hit. And for example, in this build, I have mine at 74% crit rate, because obviously he's you know, getting 100%. A little bit harder, and somewhere around 70 you should be just fine. Some crit damage, decent attack, and you see they also have defense, right? Remember, some of his damage scales off of defense as well, so you're still going to prioritize attack first, but if you can also give him some defense, that's going to benefit, because you saw he does damage based off defense on his relic and also on his passive. You're going to want attack or defense on this one. Obviously, if you have attack, go with attack. Then you're going to want on the orb, go with hit accuracy so you don't miss. When it comes to the banner, you're going to want pierce, and obviously you're going to want to make a strife set, because you saw in arena, every time you kill something, he gains full attack gauge and goes again, and pretty much double tap stuff and everything's dead. Now, on the ring, you're going to want attack percent. On the E-rings, either crit rate or crit damage, depending on what, you know, how much crit rate you can get on substats. And then over here, attack percent, and obviously substats, as much crit rate, crit damage, and attack percent that you can get. So all in all, he's a, you know, pretty straightforward, pretty obvious how you would build a Cormac. He's amazing. I love him. I cannot believe that I did not include him in my, you know, top 9 rares in the game. I guess I just did not have enough experience and did not play enough with him. Now I know that Cormac's definitely one of the best rares in the game. And again, arguably, I think he actually is the #1 AOE damage dealer in the game. But yeah, guess we're gonna leave it at this for today, guys. Thank you all for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next. Again, click the link in the description and pinned comment of this video to support me as a content creator and get some free coupons every month. And I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.
Not have to face the darkness alone. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.